everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for stopping by. I am not feeling very well. I've been feeling sorry for myself most of the week, to be fair. But it's fine, it's just a cold. I think just back to school bug. The boys haven't been very well this week either, so yeah, anyway, thank you so much for stopping by on my channel today. I am going to be talking to you about Marco and his Talipes and just giving you a bit of an update because I haven't done a Talipes video in a while, only really because there's not overly much to talk about, but quite a few of you have requested an update and how we've been getting on with the journey and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in hearing about Marco's bilateral Talipes journey, then do please keep watching. So Marco is going to be 4 next month, and when they turn 4 is when they can usually come out of their boots and bar. And we have been seeing our consultant obviously ever since Marco was born. Well, we saw the consultant when I was pregnant, so before he was born, and we have had a pretty straightforward journey. I'm not gonna lie, it's, we haven't had any setbacks, we haven't had any sores on the feet. It's been really good. Thankfully nothing bad has happened with his feet, and I'm so thankful for that. That doesn't mean to say that the journey hasn't been easy, because emotionally it's been heartbreaking and it still is heartbreaking. Every time I put his boots on at night time, it just isn't nice. And although he seems used to it now and he even asks for his boots on at night time, that still doesn't make it any easier, because I feel so bad that he's just so restricted. And obviously as his feet are getting bigger, the boots are getting heavier, so you think for them it's going to be uncomfortable, and he's going to be weighed down, and he's going to be restricted with his movement when he sleeps, which he absolutely hates because he just doesn't sleep very well. So recently he's been waking up sort of like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been taking his boots and bar off because he just doesn't settle again. And I feel really bad for that, and now in my mind I'm thinking, oh my god, is he going to have a relapse because I'm taking him off a few hours early? But I'm trying to cut myself some slack. I'm going to try not to beat myself up about it, because sleep's also important for him too. So yeah, I mean, he's doing okay, he's doing really well. I think I'm just more paranoid than anyone, and anything like really slight I tend to pick up on. When he runs, he's very lazy, and he does run with his feet inwards. I mean, not completely inwards, when he was born they were sort of in and up, and they're not like that at all. He runs probably just slightly in. I don't know if it's the shoes that he wears. He's been wearing Vans at the moment and they're quite heavy, so I don't know if he's just quite clumpy. But when he's barefoot, he doesn't tend to do it as much. I notice his feet are a bit more straight when he's barefoot. And also he still falls over an awful lot. And I think when I went to see our consultant last time, I did mention the fact that he was very clumsy and he fell over a lot, and he just said that's so normal because their natural state is to be in, because that's how they were born, and it's they're having training to keep their feet out at a certain position. So at times they are going to get a bit lazy and they are going to fall in a bit. And when you run, he just said obviously because he's just trying to get there so quickly, it's his foot sort of catching, because he's got flat feet. When he runs, he's just sort of catching the tip of his toe and he keeps falling over. Oh, it stresses me out, because every time he runs I'm like, no, slow down, because I know what's going to happen, and I know I shouldn't stop him from doing that, because his brothers are running and he just wants to catch up with them, which I understand. But then equally I know he's going to fall over and hurt himself and get upset, so it's really hard to just sort of let him do it and get on with it. But I think over time, as he gains more strength or whatever, then he will get a bit better. With regards to his stretches and stuff as well, we have been doing those still. I always, when I take his boots off or before I put his boots on, give him like a little ankle massage, a foot massage, and really just sort of manipulate his feet round and up and around by the hips as well. We got showed some stretches by our consultant, and I have done a video on that, I believe, so I will link that down below if you're interested to see the sort of stretches that I do with Marco. As he's got older, to be fair, I haven't done them as regular as I probably should have been, only just because time, I think, and being a mum to 4, especially now the boys are back at school, everything just seems so rushed and just like so quick, and then before I know it, it's bedtime, and it's like, oh my god, where's the day gone? Like, there's just not enough hours in the day, I'd say. But I mean, overall, he's doing really, really well, and his consultant is so pleased with him. We saw the consultant last, I think, well, it must have been before lockdown. I think it was January we saw him. And for some reason in my head, whenever I go and see the consultant, I think, oh my god, he's going to look at his feet and he's going to say that they're really bad and that he's relapsing. And then we go there and he's like, no, absolutely perfect. His feet are looking great, really, really pleased with them. So it's always such a massive relief to just like know that he's okay. And he said, you know, he's going to be 4 in October. So you can stop putting the boots and bar on at night time. And I just, you know, I cried because I've been waiting for this moment since the day he was born, because I knew it would be such a hard journey. And yeah, I just can't believe we're finally at that stage now where he's going to be able to be free from his boots and bar. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and yeah, I just can't believe we're here already. I mean, time just goes so fast, and yeah, next month and he'll be free from his boots and bar. But the consultant did say that if during the summer he gets really hot and uncomfortable, then he can come off the boots and bar before then. I didn't want to risk it really, so I've kept him in them, and he was actually okay over the summer. So I'm gonna keep him in them for another month, and then on his birthday I'm just gonna not put them on him. It's gonna seem so strange. Yeah, I just can't believe we're here at this moment already. So if you're just starting out your Talipes journey, or you're pregnant and you've just found out that your beautiful baby's going to be born with Talipes, then let me tell you, everything is going to be okay. You'll get to that stage where you'll be thinking about getting rid of the boots and bar, or you'll be getting through that stage where the casting is coming off, or your 24-hour wear is getting cut down to 12. And honestly, each stage is really tough emotionally and mentally, but just think each day you do it is one day less and one step closer to being free of boots and bar. I can't tell you how much this journey has just pulled on my heartstrings the whole way through. It's not a nice journey, and not just Talipes, I mean any kind of journey. When you're pregnant, you always just imagine like everything just being so perfect and you know, just straightforward, and it's not always the case for some people. And I know it is just his feet, and they are corrected and they can be corrected, and some children, you know, do have a lot more serious issues, but that doesn't mean to say that people should make you feel bad for feeling the way you feel, because it is still a hard journey. It's hard to see your baby being born and looking at the feet for the first time. I mean, this Ponseti method that we've been doing has just been absolutely life-changing for Marco, and everything that I see him do, every time he dances, every time he runs, I know I panic, but it's just amazing to see him do all those things, because I just never really imagined him doing all of those. Like, I just could never picture him living a normal life and doing oh my god, what is wrong with me? You know, doing things like PE at school, which I know he's not in yet, but he will be, dancing around the kitchen with us and his brothers, running, having races. Like, I never ever imagined him to be able to do all of those things, and he can, and he will be, and it's so amazing. So even though the journey is hard, you just have to keep going, and you have to keep reminding yourself of why you're putting the boots on every night. Yeah, you just have to have that end goal in mind, and that end picture of them, you know, running around and dancing and stuff like that. It's just amazing. He does get very tired quite quickly, I've noticed. He tires quicker than his brothers, which is normal. The consultant said, you know, that's fine. He may get a few aches and pains or whatever, but yeah, I mean, he's walking and running and dancing. I just can't believe we're nearly at the end of it. We're still going to be seeing the consultant yearly, or I think possibly every 2 years when his boots and bar are gone, just so they can just check up on him and make sure that he's not relapsing, and if he is, then they can, you know, do something about it. So yeah, even though we're coming to the end of our boots and bar journey, we're not coming to the end of the Talipes journey, and I don't think we ever will. It's always going to be something that is going to be in our lives, especially until he's 10 years old. I think we see the consultant up until he's 10, and if he's had, you know, no issues from then, I believe we get discharged, but I'm not sure if things have changed. But it all depends on the personal journey that your child has been through and is going through. So everybody is different, but just stay positive, and yeah, you'll be okay. It will all be fine in the end. Well, I wasn't planning on crying in this video. I never plan on crying most days, and then I just do, because that's just me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. Remember to check out the link down below of the Talipes stretches, and I've got one on how to put on boots and bar correctly as well, so I will link that down below too. And any other Talipes related videos that I have done, I will link them all in the description box for you below. So please do subscribe and like this video if you found it useful, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.